Ag is brought to you by Terry County Tractor.
Welcome back. New constitutional amendments, a devastating drought, and volatility in the market all topped headlines this year. In this week's Focus on Ag, we're taking a look at the top agriculture stories from 2023. KCBD News Channel 11's Patricia Perry has your Ag Year in Review.
Starting off 2023, farmers secured the right to repair their own John Deere equipment. For years, only authorized dealers had the tools and permission to make repairs until January, when the retailer signed an agreement with the American Farm Bureau Federation allowing farmers to do so. In April, the South Fork Dairy Farm southeast of Dimmitt exploded. One woman was hospitalized and 18,000 cattle died. Also in April, cattle prices reached an all-time high, $174.74. Live cattle prices continued to climb throughout the year and hit $186.93 in September before starting to fall. Late May, a farmer's prayer was answered with a lot of rain across the region. This made cotton farmers optimistic for the season, but by June, it did cause many to miss the insurance planting deadline, either taking a cut in coverage or switching to other commodities. And in June, the FiberMax Center for Discovery took an extra step to teach more people about where their food and fiber comes from. It broke ground on the Cotton Heritage Center and a children's wing. In July, the United States Department of Agriculture released a report showing the United States cattle inventory was down 3%. In fact, the nation's cow herd was the smallest it had been in at least 25 years. In August, Lubbock ISD opened its new Agri-STEM complex to advance agriculture education for high schoolers across the district. Meanwhile, farmers were still waiting for money from the 2022 emergency relief programs that the USDA had not yet sent out. In October, many farmers started harvesting cotton and were faced with lower yields than they had hoped for because of very little rainfall after the early season rains. And this month, more agriculture education expanded in the city of Lubbock. The National Ranching Heritage Center cut the ribbon on the Cash Family Ranch Life Learning Center. In November, the 2018 Farm Bill that expired in September was extended for 1 year to avoid reverting to permanent law. And Proposition 1, which supporters call the right to farm, passed, forcing municipalities to prove environmental harm, public harm, or danger to animal health or crop production before they can regulate a farmer's operation. And closing out the year, farmers received the 2022 ERP, but claimed the payments they received were discriminatory. The USDA denies that, saying they just didn't have enough funding to meet the need. And the year is ending without a new farm bill, putting farmers in the same place for 2024 with low reference prices. For Focus on Ag, Patricia Perry, KCBD News Channel 11.
Thanks for that look back, Patricia. We'll